Howdy folks, Effing Controller here, back with more Uncharted Waters New Horizons. We're playing as Ali, and we are officially the Sultan's errand boy. We have a bunch of kind of messing around that we need to do, I guess, anyways, so it's not that bad. I'm not really too keen on doing adventuring as Ali, but I'll do it, I guess, just for a little bit. Because raising rank is not a bad thing. But to kind of move on into the next phase of the game, we have to do a few things. We need to advance the plot, and I think that we need to maybe get a couple ranks before that can happen. But the other thing we need to do is get a new ship, and we need to recruit some mates. So I happen to know that Athens is a pretty reliable spot to pick up a sailor, and also to recruit mates. Anyways, we got Gus Johnson here, and he's usually here at the start of the game. He hasn't moved. Sometimes the recruitable mates can move, but in his case, he has chosen to stay put. I'm not going to recruit every single mate I encounter. There are some who I'm just going to be like, no thanks. And the basis for that is their luck stat. And I have an FAQ up that shows me what their luck stats are. Gus has fine luck, it's 54. According to this, it's a hidden stat that you don't actually get access to if you look at their character sheet, but really there's just a handful of mates that I just need to remind myself not to recruit. And as we encounter them, I'll let you know why I will or won't be recruiting them. But Gus is just fine. And, you know, we're plying him with drinks. He's opening up. He's telling us that he's a very courageous young man. And, you know what? I believe him. I love this. This is grape juice that you're drinking. Absolutely. It tastes like fruit. Hire him. Welcome aboard. 30 gold doubloons per month. Lovely. Alright. Now I am going to check the shipyard here for a La Real. That's the other one of the other tasks that we have before us. I don't think it's too likely that there's going to be one here, because Athens, I don't think it's... Well, it's got an industry rating of 754. That makes it a lot more likely. There we go. It's 4:30. Let's see if they've got a La Real. I kind of doubt it, though. It seems like they're kind of hard to find in this neck of the woods. Used ship. That's what I'm looking for. Well, I'll be damned. Yes. I will purchase this. And I can bring that down to like 30,000, I think. No, I can't. Let's try like 32. And I don't intend on doing much trading right now. Probably in this episode I won't be doing any, but we'll see. Let's see. 33 then. I should figure out what the fraction is for buying these. Okay. 34. Come on. I wish it wouldn't take you out of the screen altogether if you don't give them the right price. Man, I'm just not feeling very creative. I'm just gonna give it a name. And they called it Brian. And I'm gonna remodel it. So the La Real is my favorite ship in the game, at least the only one that you can reasonably get access to. Takausans are arguably better, but they're annoying to get. So, and it's annoying to build a fleet of them. So, I'm going to change the load capacity of the Brian, not the Reggie. And you only need 40 bunks to keep a La Real afloat. No guns, none for each of you. And that'll be plenty. You'll notice that we have 410 spaces for cargo. Our sloop is still, meanwhile, pretty useful. I'm going to keep it in our fleet. Who am I going to put in command of which ship is the question. I don't think it matters too much. Salim is actually a really good... Oh, Gus is the captain. Let's look at his stats, because... That's not the right... There we go. Let's look at his stats, because you don't want to necessarily... Yeah, I'm actually going to move him to my current ship. And that was on that same screen. Let's do a little switcheroo here. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's have Salim command the other ship. You'll notice that our speed rating went up a little bit by having Salim in command. Once Gus gets some levels, he'll be perfectly fine. We have to recruit a crew, so let's just walk in and out of the lodge. Nothing suspicious about this, just entering and leaving your establishment repeatedly. And there we go. Oh, well, you know a lot about seafarers, huh? You know a lot about seamen? Is that what you're telling me? I don't need to hear any of your tales of your encounters with seamen. I'm going to treat... That's probably too much. Wow, you, I'll leave his ass will... I always feel weird saying I'll leave his ass. It sounds like I'm saying I'll leave his ass. Like I'm with somebody who's just not very punctual. Beirut is known for its carpet. It is actually in this game. It's a pretty decent place to buy that, but so is Istanbul, so whatever. And look at that. We'll reassign crew, but looking pretty good here. Apparently I'm going to set that to 75. I think you'll still get the same speed, even if you're... Oh, well, apparently that increased my number up to... Wait, was it at... You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I'm going to have a drink of coffee. Nothing matters. I'm going to have a drink of coffee. Put that on a coffee mug. Right there. Sounds like something out of a Kathy comic. Which makes it cool, I'm told. So we're going to go discover stuff. You'll notice that our sail time has decreased quite a bit. La Reals have to have 4 times the crew of a sloop, so that's kind of unfortunate, but they're great ships. They are really, really good. We're going to be cruising. I'm going to stop here in Alexandria just to see if I can recruit a mate. I'm almost tempted to... I'm going to go up the Nile to make discoveries. I was almost tempted to edit out the discoveries that I make, but I was kind of thinking that's not real feasible when I go back to the Sultan, because I'm going to have to tell him what I discovered, and editing that out just kind of untidy. So, you're going to see some discoveries here in the Nile, which you probably saw if you watched my Ernst playthrough. I don't remember if I almost certainly got discoveries there, so... I feel like it's kind of a spoiler for the other... Oh! I was going to say, it's kind of a spoiler for the other captains that I'm going to be playing later, but they're not... It's not that big of a deal. Benito Gomez has fine luck. He's a vagabond sailor. And he likes probably mint tea. Likes essential oils. Likes day spas. Benito. Oh, come on, dude. What's his level? Oh, he's 14 and 12 for his levels, according to this sheet. So, usually captains that have considerably higher levels than you are not going to be interested in working for you. So, I just wasted a bunch of money buying him mint tea. Hearing him talk about chakras and... Indian astrology and the heart of Wales. the country and the animal. I wonder if he did a whale song impression. So I'm sailing by Cairo there, off to the right. Cairo actually has a really good recruitable mate named Al-Fazi. Mates can move around, but Al-Fazi is one of the best. He's one of the best. Meanwhile, we've discovered the pyramids. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but there you go. I'm not even going to read that one. It's the pyramids. You might have heard of them. There are other pyramids that you can sometimes discover as you're sailing down here. Now that one, I don't want that one, but I guess I have to take it. This is a bad discovery. It's the fucking crocodile. Again, not really a discovery, pretty well known. But, hey, whatever. We have to transfer crew, I think. Because, yeah. A little bit of a problem. It's really annoying, but we might have been able to get away without reassigning those guys, but that's okay. That might be another bad one. We'll find out, won't we? Oh boy. The discoveries in this game, as much as I love them, some of them are whack. Oh, this isn't one of the ones I thought it would be. We've discovered, yes, the Nubia Pyramids. A pyramid built by the ancient Kush in northern Africa. Though it's relatively small with a 30 by 30 foot square base, it has distinctively steep sides. Delightful. And that's going to be, well, I'm not going to spoil it, folks. Pretty much every run of Pietros that I did growing up would start with a trip down the Nile. And I pretty much remember all of the discoveries you can come across here. Back then, this was a lot more dangerous because I didn't know about assigning crew and how to make my ship more efficient as far as food consumption. This, I think, is a bad one. Ali has to entertain on some of these villages. A lot of the other captains don't. Because they're, I think it's, I don't know if it's intuition that guides that. I don't know why. You know what? I shouldn't have done that because now I just have to reassign crew again. Stupid. Fortunately, that is going to be the last of the monster. You know what? I'm just going to leave it alone. Let's see if we can maintain efficiency like this. But yeah, I mean, you can see it takes about 10 days to fully navigate the Nile in this. Which, you know, don't know if that's accurate, but certainly not accurate now. I don't think you could get this far up the Nile because of the Aswan High Dam, but in any case, we've fully explored the Nile. Look at us. Who would have thought? So now I have to go back to Alexandria, recruit some crew, because I got them killed by crocodiles, and you know what? I didn't even read that other one. That's not even, it's not even a shock to me. It's not an item, it's a discovery. I didn't read these. It's just kind of blathering on. We discovered the baobab, which is a huge tree with many useful qualities. The bark can be used to fashion rope or cloth. The fruit is edible, and the trunk itself is so large it can be used for storage or even shelter. And then the fucking pteranodon, by the way. A dark-colored bird whose bat-like wings measure 6 feet across It's noted for its large beak and sharp teeth, and also for not existing in this time period, but don't worry about it, I guess. I don't know. I get a little feisty about that one, because it... I know that it's there, and I always go and discover it anyways. It's not that huge of an inconvenience. It is certainly not great to lose crew, but... it's a ridiculous discovery, and it kills my crew, and I can avoid it every time. I know exactly where it is every time, but I still go and discover it. So really, this is a thing of... This has more to do with my own self-hatred than anything else. Gus is getting some levels. That's exactly what we want. He should be ready for our next La Real. I'm actually going to keep a lookout for more. I should check here, as a matter of fact. Oh wait, that's right. By 10 because I don't have to recruit that many. Excellent. Die well, new crew. Cool. Benito, it's not too late. I didn't gain any levels myself, so he's not gonna... Oh, one thing I should do, though, is gossip. See if there's anybody... see if there's anybody else I can recruit that's nearby. Boy. Real font of information here. Oh, Alfazi moved to Nicosia. I did not see that coming. I'm going to go there immediately, because he's a really good mate to recruit. Well, I say immediately. I'm going to go walk into the cafe and walk out again. And then I'm going to go to the shipyard, because Alexandria has a chance of selling a La Real. It's going to be a little expensive to run my fleet while I'm just kind of farting around. Don't need this many ships to fart around. But, I do need them, so... Zebecs aren't bad. They do have a significant cargo capacity, and they're relatively fast. I can remodel them down to be more efficient, but I don't think so. I've got my heart set on a La Real. You know, I suppose I could be trading a little bit too. What could I take to Nicosia? I guess this is an Ottoman port, right? Is Nicosia considered Mediterranean or Ottoman? Well, you know what? I'm not going to buy anything, and I guess I'll find out. You know what, actually? Nah, never mind. Because I already resupplied, so there's no room to put any trade goods. I was going to go to Beirut and buy carpet, because I'm going to need to leave this area eventually anyways, so... Mediterranean. So I could have actually bought carpet in Beirut and sold it here for a profit, but whatever. Alfazi. Let's get him. Hopefully he's willing to work for me. I don't know what his levels are. According to this, 2 and 3. That's definitely going to be fine. He might be in the lodge. That's one thing I keep forgetting, is that recruitable mates are in the lodge oftentimes. There he is. I don't know, there's just something kind of comical about his face. I'm gonna ask him about other mates to recruit. I hate doing this in the lodge, though, because it takes so long to get through the... You know, I'm just gonna see if he's willing to work for me. Oh, god damn it. Bumped the button. There we go. You got it, Toots. Okay. Let's make him our bookkeeper and see if that has any effect. I actually, when I play as Ali, I don't ever have a bookkeeper because I don't need one. But let's see if... Let me just make sure he is actually... Oh, he doesn't have negotiation. Well, who has negotiation? Is it... Am I thinking of... I'm thinking of Zaganos Bay. That's who I'm thinking of. That's the guy. So we're going to see if we can find him. He's usually in Trebizond. But it doesn't, you know, matter that much. We still need... Oh, for crying out loud. He must have heard what I said. He's taking it personally. Yeah, I'll try and stop you. I'll give you a raise. It's 10 additional gold. It makes so little difference. I don't need to resupply either. It's just force a habit. Okay, so we're going to go to Istanbul. We're going to report our findings to the Sultan, and he should provide us with a new rank. And I really hope he doesn't have me go out and try to discover more stuff. But he probably will. Because he's a punk. Don't tell him I said that. Good job, buddy. Have another sip of coffee here. From the immense amount that I purchased in Cairo and brought back here. Gonna have a nice case of coffee breath for my meeting with the Sultan. Hello, sir. You discovered the Khufu Pyramid? Nice work! The world is still full of marvelous things. Go and find me something else. Well, how about the crocodile? Wow! Page Bezos. So now that I have a rank, I'm actually able to go into the palaces of all of the rulers, and I can ask them, hey, what ports are allied with you? And they'll be very happy to tell me. Don't think about that too much. It's fine. Apparently, we're allied with Margarita. I know I certainly am, as a person, human being loving margaritas. Right over here, this guy likes to drink margs. Such a cool person right now. Lots of ports allied with us. I don't really care to ask any more questions. That'll become important very soon. I'm gonna go to the bar. The bar. Duh. See if there's anybody. Oh, we have a cutscene, right? Because of course we do. Hey Ali, I heard that you've been given a title. Now that you're a noble, you'll be given various new rights and permissions, not like we commoners. Oh, you had asked me to find out about Safa, right? Did you find anything out? No, not yet. No one's even heard of her. Oh, that's too bad. Listen, I'm really sorry I asked such a tough favor. Don't mention it. Glad I could help. Well, you didn't help. Really, you kind of helped. You tried to help. Anyways. Oh, there's nobody here. That's surprising. We could go to the lodge. I want to check the shipyard for a La Real. I don't remember if I did that earlier. I'm going to do it now, though. Oh, the lodge lady's going to talk to me. I'm so happy for you, Ali. I've heard that you've been given a title. Oh, I forgot. I should call you Master Ali, shouldn't I? Forget about it. No reason to treat me special. Of course there is. I'm really happy for you. Wow. The lodge proprietor and Ali apparently are good friends. It's kind of nice. Luca Ullman is a recruitable mate. And he's not bad. I don't like his face, though. He's like... Meh. He shows up in some of the other scenarios, and he's kind of a dick. It's the problem. But I'll see if I can hire him. You got it. His name is Luca. He lives on the 2nd floor. This is Jabbar. The Gom Jabbar. That's Niccolo Montagna that he's talking about. I think I will stop and try to pick him up. But what is his... He's a pretty well-experienced mate. It might be kind of tough to recruit. This is kind of annoying again, trying to get gossip. Why are you at... We're in the lodge. I can't even buy you mint tea. Miguel Solis. Is he a good mate to recruit? Yes. Good enough. I mean, that's a couple leads. We can stop in Genoa and Lisbon, depending on where we end up going from here. Let's go to the shipyard. Well, if it isn't Ali, welcome, Master Ali. I heard that you've been given a title. Congratulations. Now that you're a noble, you'll have plenty of privileges we common folk don't enjoy. Why don't you take this opportunity to buy yourself a new ship? Well, that's a great pitch. I'll buy a used ship. Or, actually, I won't. Goodbye. It's worth checking out. The harbor master's gonna grovel at my feet too, so that's fun. Hey Ali, greetings, Master Ali. Why the sudden politeness? Well, I heard that you've become a noble. Congratulations. Now that my lords gain nobility, you have special privileges that we laymen don't. I've heard. So I can't talk to you, Ali, my lord, like I used to. Oh, don't think twice about it. Just act like the way you've always acted. Phew. I think I'll take you up on your offer. If I hear of any good deals, I'll let you know. He's looking for me again. Interesting. Tell you what, let's call it an episode and we'll see what the Sultan wants us to do in the next one.